Okay, so week two of the Faith Challenge, week two of All In is where it can get really powerful. After you've identified a lot of these things in week one that you know you need to give up, you know you need to lay down. Um, Week two is about doing that. It's about learning the discipline of um, repentance. It's about learning the discipline of faith. It's about learning to lay them down and let them die. And if you're really serious about that, that's going to be a process that's going to be really difficult for you. It's going to be a process that really challenges your day to day, minute to minute sometimes. This is a place of repentance, and I'm going to do a whole post on what repentance and what that looks like. But this is a place that is going to potentially define you, because once you clear the way and you lay down these idols and you get before God and say, I don't want these, I can't have these. You need to be in the place where these things have been. He's going to be faithful to meet you, and I believe that this is where we're going to start to see some amazing stories take place. We're going to see transformation, and we're going to see maybe even despair. You're going to see, as you learn to see God more, and as you learn to see these idols for what they are. It's kind of like, it can be a place where, like Isaiah in Isaiah 6, God comes to him and he's like, I'm ruined, I'm unclean. And it's almost a despair, because you realize what's been between you and God for so long, and you see who God is, and you see who you are. And that can be a very stark contrast. It should be a very stark contrast. It should be a very difficult place, but it's a healthy place. And so week two is about really just letting these things go and letting God begin to heal you. It's also, we're going to be reading the next 3 chapters of Radical. So by this point, you should have read the first 3, and the second week should be the second 3 chapters of Radical. And again, keep in touch through all the different mediums on allinfaithchallenge.com. There's Twitter, there's Facebook group, and there's just all these different ways to connect. And put yourself out there, make videos, get involved with the different threads and things like that are going on. And just really engage in this process, because the more that you engage in this process, the more it's going to come alive to you. And really, the whole point of all of this is transformation. It's getting after God and getting humble, and just proclaiming the fact that we want to see our lives become a reflection of Him. We're stages for His glory. We're vessels to be used by Him. And when we get really serious about that, He's going to rearrange our life to help us reflect that desire. So get after God in this second week, guys. Let Him heal you. Let Him take these things that you're having trouble with, that you're frustrated with, that you need to lay down, and let Him meet you. This is really where you come to the end of yourself. And the harder you go after this, and the more in that you put yourself into this process, the greater that you're going to see God meet you in this process and heal you and change you. So keep after it.